Sobeys doesn't want you to see this.
Where do all these eggs go?
Golden Valley.
Because they are gonna die eventually.
Nearly a decade ago, Sobeys promised to go cage-free by 2025. Today, over 80% of the eggs they sell to Canadians come from caged hens. So we've got Sobeys' own brand compliments: cage, 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 even though it says Nestlaid, still from cages. Cozy coop, cages, 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 cages. All right, it looks like these are both free range. Basically, most of the eggs on this shelf come from caged hens. As the second largest grocery retailer in Canada, Sobeys used to be a leader. Back in 2016, they joined over 100 companies with cage-free pledges. They agreed it was time to end one of the worst abuses on factory farms. But Sobeys has failed to take action. Year after year, while President and CEO Michael Medline has been endorsing renewed cage-free statements, millions of hens in Sobeys' supply chain still spend their lives in filthy barns with rows and rows of stacked wired cages. Their eggs sold at a premium to unknowing Canadians. And we've tried to work collaboratively with them on this. I've personally met with Sobeys' sustainability team for the past 5 years. But every meeting came with more delays and more broken promises. So when one of our investigators went undercover at an egg farm, and it turned out to be a supplier to Sobeys, we knew it was time to expose the truth behind the practices of one of Canada's largest grocery retailers. And it was worse than we thought. Sobeys owns Safeway and several other grocery brands. Together with their parent company, Empire, they have over 1,600 stores across Canada. This Safeway supplier houses hens exclusively in cages, both conventional battery cages and what the industry calls furnished cages. Both cause immense suffering to hens. The hens were crammed into cages, listless and missing clumps of feathers. Some were left trapped beside the bodies of their dead cagemates. This hen died with her head stuck between bars. To stop birds from escaping, the farm used electric wires that would shock the birds on contact. We saw birds dying when eggs get stuck inside the reproductive tract, causing a slow and agonizing death. Hens are curious social animals who love to explore and play. But in cages, they're trapped, unable to move freely, express themselves, or feel safe. Every day becomes a struggle filled with stress and fear. This is the reality behind the eggs on Sobeys shelves. In the decades since Sobeys made their cage-free pledge, cage conditions are virtually unchanged. This isn't what Canadians want. Let's hold Sobeys accountable.